Hey everybody, welcome back to another great episode of Lunch with Doug. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper, and alongside today we have a fabulous guest. His name is Andrew McNair. He owns the art shop in Nevada there on, it's East Cherry Street, right? 103, yes. 104?
104.
Always get it wrong. But it's a beautiful green building. Can't miss it, right?
Right.
Got some pictures in the window and everything. Well, Andrew's here. He's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on down there. A lot of things artistic going on, and I understand you got Tai Chi classes now, and
that's
you're
right.
a certified Tai Chi guy, so
yes,
that's cool.
Yeah, we're excited about being able to bring this interesting movement and exercise situation to Nevada and the surrounding region, because I don't think there's anybody that teaches Tai Chi in Lamar or El Dorado or Butler. So if you're interested, that's one thing that I would like to ask you to take a look at.
Yeah, and Tai Chi, I guess I was a karate student, so I guess Tai Chi's not so different. It's not like you're fighting, but you're like doing the art movements, right? You got like
yes, the Tai Chi that I teach is a Sun style, which is the most recent, developed in the 20th century, and it is known for its slow and smooth movement. There's none of the dramatic punches that you would have in the karate or the taekwondo. It's very smooth and kind of like water on a river.
And it's something that basically anybody, all ages, could pretty much participate in.
Yes, and that's a good point. Tai Chi in general has a reputation somehow for being something that old women do, and that's really, I'm not an old woman. Just by the way.
Not the case, yeah, at all. So it's something that gets you, stretches your body, gets you
it
feeling
gets you
good.
movement.
Yeah.
Gets you moving.
Probably good for circulation, those kind of things as well.
Yes, and there's a lot of internal things that happen. You just think, oh, this is a simple movement, but there are things that go on as you learn deep breathing exercises and these simple movements that just help you feel better and keep you moving. So if you have arthritis and you're feeling stiff and cranky, check with your doctor, your chiropractor, and see if Tai Chi won't enhance your lifestyle.
Nice, nice. All right, so in the art shop, it is a gallery, I guess, first and foremost.
Yes, yeah. It started out as an art gallery. It still is an art gallery, and so what I do there is I can teach art lessons. I have a terminal degree, the MFA, and lots of experience teaching and doing art. So my personal emphasis, my personal passion, if you will, is portraiture. It's just fascinating to, everybody has two eyes, nose, and a mouth and ears, but the subtle differences in proportion and how we look, it's really an amazing thing to me, how you can just change a few things and you've got a whole different person there.
That's cool. And you've got some of those on display, I think, the last time I was in.
Yes. The art shop is the region's only fine art portrait gallery as opposed to photography or whatever. The difference being that paintings last hundreds of years. Paintings are fought over by relatives. I've heard many stories of not just my paintings, but other people's paintings where, let's say, an aged aunt has a painting done when she was in her 20s or whatever, and it's always hung in the living room, and when she passes, all of the relatives, the silver is nice, yeah, I want the silver, or I want, the old box of faded photographs, but that painting, now we're talking litigation. So paintings are really more valuable in the long run.
That's pretty cool. I guess when you do a painting, you are still kind of looking for people to you sit for paintings? Is that something you still do?
Yes. I prefer and think that a painting done from life has greater vibrancy, has more authority as far as looking like the person. I get a better sense of the complexion from real life. And after a while, if you're starting to think that you want a painted portrait, go to galleries and talk to gallery owners and talk to the artists if you can. And after a while, you'll be able to see, oh, that painting was done from a photograph. It'll just look photographic, as opposed to a painting that's done from life. It'll have greater vibrancy, it'll have greater lifelike character. And another thing about painted portraits, at least what I think an excellent portrait does, first of all, it's a good likeness. Come to the art gallery, I did a portrait of Doug that you can see, and you go, oh yeah. I mean, people walk in there and they see that portrait, you go, I know that guy. So a portrait does two other things. It has a good likeness. It also exemplifies the character of the artist, his style, and it does something which I found very interesting in my portraits. It conveys the sitter's character. Not quite magically, but it's because I sit with you for a month or however long it takes to get to know you, and that's part of the fun of having a portrait, is getting to know the individual, and I get a sense of that character, and somehow I'm able to communicate that into the painting.
Nice. Very good. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more. Andrew McNair from the art shop in good old Nevada there at I always get it wrong, 104 East Cherry. There we go. Got it right. I'll see you in a minute. Lunch with Doug, brought to you in part by the Art Shop at 104 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Open when the lights are on. A gallery, portraits, lessons, and now offering Tai Chi. The Art Shop, 269-267-4423. Winnet Contracting is licensed in Vernon County and will be happy to give you a free estimate on any of your handyman repair or construction needs, all the way up to full remodeling jobs for your residential or commercial property. Call Winnet Contracting today at 417-684-7330. Text or message them and find them on Facebook.
Winnet Contracting, the right fit for you.
4th of July. Remember to aim for your enemies.
Next time you are downtown Nevada, Missouri, make sure to visit one of the most popular shopping hotspots on the town square. J&R Home Store is located in the historic Grand Central Building with sporting goods, electronics, houseware, furniture, appliances, tools, outdoor sporting gear, collectibles, and so much more. J&R Home Store, located at 118 West Walnut on the north side of the Nevada, Missouri Square. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 3:30. Come in and see our new look.
J&R Home Store, we have just what you're looking for.
Are you ready for your time? Be a superhero tonight. Jim's Roadhouse, where the superhero of laughter hangs. Open daily on North Osage Boulevard in fabulous Nevada, Missouri. Drink responsible, designated driver.
Back on Lunch with Doug, Dangerous Doug Harper with Andrew McNair in the art shop, and just more than just an art shop. We were talking earlier about some of the other things you offer, which I guess they're artistic. Tai Chi is art, really.
Tai Chi is a martial art, yes.
But it's fitness kind of and health as well. Could you kind of go into more detail about some of the health benefits from that?
Yeah, we do a lot of Tai Chi. It's been very successful and well received here in town, which I'm glad and grateful for. But we currently have classes in Tai Chi for arthritis, which is a Sun style, and it's one of the oldest. Tai Chi is one of the oldest exercise forms ever. So you're getting a lot of experience and a lot of tradition involved in learning this unique art form, exercise form. One of the strengths of Tai Chi for arthritis is its emphasis on movement, which if you have arthritis, you know that your joints can get a little stiff and a little cranky, and so this helps you to move, gives you a reason to move. It enhances your sense of balance because we're learning how to walk. Sometimes you feel like you're stumbling, or if you catch a toe on a raised sidewalk or something, you'll be less likely to fall, which is a really good thing. You don't like to fall. It can be embarrassing in public. And so, plus, you're doing something, and you just feel better about doing something. And Sun style has an interesting internal aspect that taps into the human body's energy. So you just feel better doing it. It's very interesting and fascinating. Many studies now, the Western medical community is starting to study Tai Chi, and they're finding that it is an amazing exercise form. Very, very helpful, and does a lot of fascinating things with helping you balance, helping your mental stability, helping everything. I'm also certified to teach Tai Chi for diabetes, which is a slightly different style. How shall I say this? It's still not the dramatic kung fu kind of thing, but it's, again, a very gentle exercise. And if you can walk at a normal gait for a half an hour or so, you should be able to do this. Studies show that Tai Chi for diabetes helps to control, amazingly enough, control blood pressure. And you think, how in the world, these simple movements, how does that control blood pressure? It does. I can't explain it. I'm not one of the scientists that study that stuff, but you can go online and read studies, and if you're a physician and some of your patients, you feel they have enough mental capacity, it's kind of an awkward saying, but if you feel that you have a patient that has a desire to take control of his health, Tai Chi would be a really good way to get them doing a moderate amount of exercise and to help control insulin resistance. And these simple movements, they're fun. It's really an enjoyable thing to move smoothly and carefully. And it's really good. Especially good for group activity. There's a lot of social interaction. Some of you have seen travelogues of China where there's a group of people in a park and they're doing these movements in unison, and it's really a beautiful thing. So if you're say, the director of a community center and you want to start a Tai Chi program, please get a hold of me. I'll be glad to help you figure out how we can do that for your local community. If you're in a senior center or an assisted living center, we can do something. Maybe even a church group. It enhances chiropractic therapy. And more doctors are starting to recommend that their patients get involved in some gentle movement and gentle exercise. So it's really fun.
Now you're Tai Chi, you're a certified Tai Chi instructor, but you can go out of state as well, right? So if somebody in Fort Scott was watching, or maybe even nearby Oklahoma, you might be even able to facilitate something there as well.
As far as I know, there's no legal restrictions on it. Yeah, I'll go. I did teach a class in Fort Scott for a while, and it was very good. A lot of the people that came to the class also took yoga with Sunshine, and they just really enjoyed the Tai Chi.
Nice.
So watch the paper for the next venue, the next notice for the next classes that I'm going to be offering. I'm not sure when I'm going to start another class, but it's going to be soon because people need to have something to do in the summertime, and it's good. If you're really interested, and you can go online to Tai Chi Productions with Dr. Paul Lamb, L-A-M-B, and you can learn a lot about his programs. He has some free lessons online, and he's on YouTube, and you can see if it's something that you might be interested in doing.
That's good for preventive. You said you're diabetic trained, but it could be good for preventive diabetic. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be diabetic to take that class. Is that correct?
Quite right, yes. It'll help to regulate your blood pressure, like I mentioned, and your insulin resistance, and your energy will be raised also, and it's all good.
Very good. Well, guys, that's a wrap on today's Lunch with Doug. It's Andrew McNair, and he's at the art shop at 104 East Cherry Street in Nevada. I don't think we've talked about your contact, your email, or your phone number.
Right.
Pass that along to us.
I think you have a banner with the phone number and stuff on it.
Yeah, we have a commercial on here.
Yeah.
It may have already played, but
that's all right. Because of all the robocalls that we get these days, it would be better if you didn't call me, text me, or leave a voice message, and I'll be sure to get right back to you.
Yeah.
Because I carry this thing like we all do. It's our
Okay,
constant companion.
I heard it beeping. Somebody's calling you about the lesson now, I think.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It works fast. Thank you, caller. Already on the line. So, yeah, we'll scroll your phone number again on here. But, yeah, watch for your ad is on our show. Watch for the show, and shows his phone number there. And, like you said, it's text-friendly. And your email. Did you give us your email in case they did want to email?
Andrew.d.mcnair@gmail.com.
Nice.
Yeah. Be sure to put the .d. in there, because there's another Andrew McNair that doesn't like to get my emails.
And that also matches your website, right?
Yes.
The dots and everything?
No.
No, it's just
The
Andrew.
website is just andrewdmcnair.com.
.com. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Well, visit his website, check out his work. You've got your work sampled on there, or
Yep.
of course stop by. You're basically open when the lights are on. If the door's unlocked and the lights are on, you're there. But if the door happens to be locked, you can still see the paintings through the window.
Yes. Yeah. Just to save energy, I keep the lights off until someone comes in. But, just push on the light and yell for me. I'll be around.
Cool. Very good. Well, thanks again for being on the show. We appreciate it. I was telling the other day you realized on our first Lunch with Doug, I was actually parked outside of the art shop. You were our first Lunch with Doug check-in at the art shop. Making history.
That's
full
amazing.
circle. I didn't realize that till I was reviewing that the other day.
I didn't know.
There you go. Somebody said the art shop was new the other day, and I said, well, yeah, they're still new, but
Yeah,
we've been around a while.
Been 9 or 10 years.
Have you been there 10 years already?
Believe it or not, yeah, I was looking at my calendar with my wife and going, we've been here how long?
So we're celebrating 10 years today.
Almost, yeah. I think beginning of August or something we'll have been in town for 10 years.
Wow. Well, that serves for celebration. That might be your next event right there.
Yeah, fireworks and who knows what. Just don't burn the place down, right?
Well, all right, guys, it's Lunch with Doug. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with us. I'm Dangerous Doug Harper. This is Andrew McNair at the art shop, and we'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, clean the mustard off your tie before you go back to work.
See you guys.
Alright, but if you think it's